Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday. It is the start of another week. Thank God. You wake up every day and you thank God. That's the first thing you should do. This week, I'm trying to have what I call the perfect week. What does that mean? What does the perfect week mean to me? So, the perfect week is broken down into like three things. First thing for the perfect week, I have to wake up at the times I'm supposed to wake up every day. So Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I wake up at 5 a.m. I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. Along with waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, I have to be getting enough sleep. Um, I would say from the start of this year, 2025, I haven't really been getting the most consistent sleep. I try to get about 7 to 7.5 hours of sleep a night. This year, I feel like I've been averaging around 6.5 hours of sleep. The second thing is hitting the gym 5 times this week. So today's Monday. I already hit the gym this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, 6 o'clock. I get there around 6. Wednesday, I go to the gym. Thursday, I go to the gym. Saturday and Sunday, I go to the gym. So 5 times a week. Tuesdays and Fridays are my rest days. So I rest those days. I go to the gym on the other days. The days that I'm resting, they're still active rest days. I have to get my steps in. I have to do stuff like that. So the third thing is my diet. So I'm really strict Monday through about Friday. I'm pretty strict on my calorie intake and my macro intake. So I have to hit those every single day. Calorie wise, I try to eat at least under 2,200. I'm usually around 2,000 to 2,100 calories a day. And I have to hit all my macro points, at least 200 grams of protein, about 170 grams carbs, and about 70 grams fat on the carbs and the fats, give or take. Intake and then hit the macro intakes as well. So keeping the diet on point. Waking up, sleep, diet, gym, right? If I hit those three things, I kind of consider that a perfect week for me as far as the things that are in my controllables, the things that I can do every single day. Other things kind of consist of making sure I'm handling business as far as music. If I have anything music related that I need to do, getting back features or recording new music, studio, hitting anybody up that I need to hit up, my videographer, my editors, just making sure all the business is being done and coordinated. Hitting those major points, then I'm doing what I need to do. I would say I haven't had a perfect week in a little while. Typically, there's something that I kind of fall short on, whether it's I miss a day in the gym or I don't get up at 5 a.m. one day, or my diet one day is not where I need it to be. And, there's nothing wrong with making mistakes and not always hitting your targets, but I like to push myself. So I haven't had like a perfect week where I'm just like, I hit on all cylinders and I hit everything. So I'm challenging myself this week to hit everything. So today I did pretty good. I woke up at 5, got my workout in. I went to sleep at a decent time. I could definitely get more sleep. I probably got around 6.5 last night. So I can get a little bit more sleep for sure. But I handled business, made all the contacts, sent the money, invoices, and all that type of stuff that I need to do on the business side of things. I'm creating content right now. So I would say today definitely checks the box of everything I need to do. So we got to continue, and the next 6 days have to be right for me to hit my perfect week. So I'll let y'all know if by the end of the week I hit my perfect week. I'll let y'all know. And if I don't, I'll let y'all know as well. We can't cap over here. All right. So let's see how we do. Chest day today. What's on my mind this morning is keeping your emotions intact, not letting your emotions cloud your judgments and your actions, not letting your emotions dictate what you gonna do or what you gotta do. Quick 50 warm up, go all the way up to 90. The most they got are 90s. I wish they had some 110s a hit. So like this morning, I woke up feeling different things. I didn't even want to record. I barely wanted to be here this morning, but I got up, did what I got to do, get in the gym, record these thoughts, these workouts, sticking to the plan, even when you're tired, even when you don't want to, even when you're upset, whatever you feel, it don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying how you feel doesn't matter, but it don't change the circumstance. It don't change the situation. Still getting up, sticking to what you feel is gonna better you in the long run. You gotta stick to it. I'm not saying it be tough. Some days, mentally, you're checked out. And I have those days for sure where it's just like, fuck it. 70 ball. Come on. My motto is either you're gonna get it done or you're not. I don't like whining about shit. Come on, 80 ball. The crazy thing is, I've already done hella chest before this. This is some shit you should probably do. Maybe after a little bit of warm up. You haven't gone like heavy chest yet. I've already gone pretty heavy chest. We gotta up these weights. I need to get up to like the 110s where I gotta find the gym with the 110s. Come on. 90 ball. Doing that 7 to 8 times. Well, I done already went super heavy on chest prior, so I think we got 4 reps out of that. But yeah, I need the 110s to really push it and see where I'm at. If I could push a 110. Today was chest and arms. 6:38 right now. Typically, I like to get on the treadmill by 6:30. It's a machine that I actually want to use right now. If somebody's on it, I want to use the cable machine. So I think that's what I be telling myself, bro. At the end of the day, if I don't get shit done, it's on me. Like, if I don't do it, it only affects me, nobody else. I keep that in the forefront of my mind. So I woke up this morning like, fuck it, let's get it done. Do what we gotta do. And it helps mentally too. It helps mentally to just get whatever frustrations you have out. It helps just to come lift some weights. I hate waiting for things to use, so I'm probably gonna move around in a second because if it's not free, it's just not free. Let me do some arms while I wait. Knock out some arms real quick. Like 30s, warm up. Some slight. My arms a little blown out. My chest, I can do a lot. My arms, once they get past a certain place, pretty toast. All right, the spot opened up just as I was leaving. Guess I'm not hitting the treadmill today, which is gonna make it tough for me to get my steps in today. But fuck it, I want to focus on some chest and arms today anyways. I don't know what it's been about this week, but it's been a very heavy week. Very stressful week. And I can't pinpoint why, but I feel very overwhelmed this week. I recognize that it comes with the territory. Some days, some weeks, whatever, are gonna feel heavy, and that's just what it is. I feel like I try to set things up in a fashion to where I'm trying not to get overwhelmed. I try to put safeguards in there. So it's like I'm not overwhelming myself. But I think as of late, maybe it's just more on my plate. I'm trying to do more. It's been weighing on me mentally perhaps. And maybe some things are just catching up. I don't know. But this week, it's kicked my ass. Because funny enough, I started off this week saying, I want to have the perfect week. I want to do this, I want to do that. You know, the crazy thing is I've done everything, or just about everything I said I wanted to do. I've woken up every day that I was supposed to at 5 a.m. I've done the workouts. The diet has been pretty decent. I would say I would give the diet like a like an 8.5. It's been relatively good. I've hit all my macros and everything, except for that mini crash out the other day. But other than that, it's been pretty good. It is what it is. No, too. There you go.
Said I do it.
I was gonna say
Headed to the top, I'ma take it on. Coming in first, now
dead in the gym today. Real light day, good Friday. That's always good. Like I said, I'm really just gonna do bike for about 30. I've been on here for 10 minutes now. I'm not even supposed to be here today. Today's supposed to be a rest day, but I said fuck it. Because I also want to get ahead of the weekend, drinking, possibly eating 1 to 2 bad meals. I figured I'm taking a rest day. If I get in here and work for an hour, hour and a half, then I can come back. Some of the damage shit I'm gonna do possibly later on. But I'm gonna try not to go crazy this weekend. That's not the goal. Really, I'm trying to have like one weekend where I'm chilling, like I don't want to go nowhere, just be in the crib, make music. There's a couple things that I need to do, bro, but there's always some type of something that I gotta show up for, and not that I have to, and I'm getting more into that place where, to keep it honest, I'm not gonna be showing up everywhere and doing everything anymore, because I've spoke about it so much in my head and to a couple people that like I be trying to like do too much sometimes. I feel like I be trying to be everywhere, support everybody, show up for everybody, and then you have no time for yourself. So that's like one of the things that I'm trying to do less of going forward, is feel like I need to show up for everybody. I want to show up, but not all the time, and not for everyone. Everyone don't deserve my 100%, and that's just real shit. Like, it can be all love. I could love you and feel like the reciprocity not there. Now, if someone is showing up for me, like they always pull up, they always support, I'm gonna be there. That's reciprocal. That's how I am. But I feel like I've gotten to a place where some things have become very uneven. Some relationships have become very uneven, to the point that I'm looking like, damn, when the last time so-and-so pulled up to anything I had going on? If it's a birthday, event, a show, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, I'm not finna just match people where we at. Like, if you pull up 20 to 30% of the time, that's I invite you to something, or, you know, need your support in any kind of way, I'm gonna just match you with that. And it's all love still. Ain't even no hate. Like, I don't have to harbor no hate in my heart. It's just a fact. It's just what it is. So that's where I'm at with it. And I feel like if I start to move like that, I'll be less overwhelmed, feel less of a need to show up and pull up for people. Just what it is. But anyways, you're rocking out. I would say like the first 10 minutes of any cardio be annoying and be like, you want to stop within the first 10 minutes. I don't want to do this. I'd rather be lifting some weights or something. I'd rather be doing something else. But then you get past the first 10 minutes. At least that's what I found for me. It don't matter what I'm doing cardio-wise. The first 10 minutes, I always tell myself like, let's cut it short. Let me just do 5 minutes. Then I do the 10 minutes, and I feel a lot better. You feel warmed up. Now you feel like you can get into it. That's where I'm at now. So I've been on here 15 minutes, and I can go another 15 minutes like no problem. But when I first got on here, I was already thinking like, I think I'll do 15, try to do 15 minutes. Now I do 15. And it helps to just yap too. Like, I'm yapping right now, so I'm not even like consciously thinking about what I'm doing. That's kind of why I like to watch something. But even the best way to get through cardio is talking. Like, if you don't have anybody to talk to. Back when I used to work out with people, it was so much easier because we could just talk through it, and I'd be done with 30 minutes of cardio, and you're not even thinking about it. Like, you even did 30 minutes. You're just talking and you're not paying attention to the activity. Anyways, let's kill this and let's see what else we got going on. This taking me photo.